All right, we are here with a trailer that I'm actually surprised dropped. I feel like they would have like announced it or something, but I mean, I guess that's 2 for 2 now of them just dropping stuff with no announcement. I really thought this would have got like some type of anticipation or build up because people love the '97 X-Men. I wouldn't say I like crazy love it, but I really enjoyed it when I was younger. That one and there was another one. I seen a bunch of them. I mean, we all have. There's like 5 X-Men shows. I don't want to say it was Evolution. I did watch that one growing up too, but I don't think that was the other. It was this one. It was '97, and it was or no, not '90. This is okay. This is okay. Give me a second. This new one is coming out. It's called, but it's a continuation of the one that lasted 5 seasons. So I never saw this. I don't know what this is. This is Spider-Man, yeah, and all that. What yada yada. So yeah, I watched this growing up too, but obviously I didn't grow up with it the same way other people grew up with it, so I won't say it was my favorite. It was one of 2 of my favorites. I also watched X-Men Evolution, but that really didn't last long, and it was cool, but it was Wolverine and the X-Man. They had the one that I personally really liked when I was younger. I did see this too, but I saw this later. This is fire. But yeah, so this one and obviously the OG that we all loved. So it's a continuation of that. I never watched this, but I have this. But yeah, this is a continuation of that. Oh, damn. I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember how that ended, because here's the thing is, obviously I watched it when I was a kid, but it's like, I said this a lot about a bunch of different shows that now that I'm older, I've seen through and through, but it's like when you're a kid, you don't really watch stuff through and through. Like, I know there's some people who say they were out there every week when a new episode of Yada Yada aired, cool, but like, at least for me, when I was younger, I didn't watch every episode of something in order. I watched whatever they were playing, and sometimes they'd play episode, season 2, episode 15, and then sometimes they'd play a show, season 1, episode 1, and then, there were some stations that would play a show all the way through and then restart, but, it all depended on the channel. So yeah, I don't remember how the show ended. If anything, I remember Spider-Man more. I did try to watch this the original when I got a little older. I just never got around to finishing it. I think I was doing like a Disney Plus free trial, like right when COVID started. But anyways, yeah, this is a continuation of that, and let's go ahead and look at it.
Watch the series finale of X-Men next Saturday morning.
Man,
check your local listings.
I'm grateful to have the chance to say goodbye.
My boy Gambit, most loved Gambit ever got.
You all,
This is what made Gambit one of my favorite characters. I think it's what made if you didn't know comics, I guess everyone knew Gambit because of this. But it always made me sad that we never got to see Gambit in, anything else other than X-Men Origins, which he was fine in, and I thought that actor was fine, but I always wished we got that Channing Tatum movie that never came.
Goodbye.
Hopefully MCU will give us Gambit, though.
Of you all, my X-Men.
I guess this just spoiled the end of the series for me.
Now.
A little remix version right there. Okay, some interesting art style.
We have to stay vigilant. The professor entrusted us with his dream.
No matter how dark it
People
is,
thought they were gonna do What If. I'd say this looks more like the photos, the stills we've seen of the Spider-Man show, freshman year or whatever. It's gonna be so good to have. Again, I love all the X-Men. I love Iceman a lot. I love Wolverine a lot. Probably my top 2, like out of my top 3. But my third would definitely be Gambit. And it's like the other 2, I feel like they get a lot of love and are very well known. Whereas Gambit, I just feel like does not get a lot of love. It's like I can't wait for Gambit to be mainstream again.
We get this done by working together as a team.
Jeez, bub, keep buzzing in my ear.
I'm not gonna lie. Cyclops' voice, that was whatever. But Wolverine's voice was not it. Why didn't they just get my boy Steve Blum?
Get this done by working together as a team.
Jeez, bub, keep buzzing in my ear.
I'm not feeling the voice. Birthday of Jubilee. Was that Bishop, by the way?
Heads up!
Pregnant Jean?
To me, my X-Men.
Yeah, nah, that theme is, I love that theme so much. That's so hard.
Magneto.
The last will
I look
and
yassified,
testament of
bro.
Charles Xavier. Everything he built now belongs to me.
It looks fired. Like I just gotta watch the original show through and through. Because again, I've seen it when I was younger. I remember the episodes I remember the most, I'd say, are the very first episodes, and then the crossover episodes with Spider-Man. But I gotta watch it through and through. That's the only problem I have, but that's a me thing, right? But besides that, the only problem I have in terms of the show is I just don't like Wolverine's voice actor. Okay, well I searched it up and it says it's Cal Dodd, the same guy who voiced him in the original cartoon, but it doesn't sound like him.
Psych has his problems, but he don't smell like a Morlock.
Yeah, it just doesn't.
Jeez, bub. Keep buzzing in my ear.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like him. They said I searched it up. It says it's the same voice actor, Cal Dodd. It does not sound like him, but I don't really like how he sounds in this. But in that clip I just played of the original series, he still sounds great. I mean, he set a tone for how Wolverine should sound. Same way as Mark Hamill, for Joker. Because Steve Blum sounds very similar. Not exactly the same, but he sounds very similar to that version of Wolverine. But also he has his own, to the point where I could distinct the two and be like, Cal Dodge is great, but for me personally, Steve Blum is my Wolverine, just because he voiced him in like obviously, Cal voiced him in probably, other than, well, no, the movies exist, so I wouldn't say the most popular X-Men media, but I mean, Steve Blum voiced him in like a bunch of other stuff. I don't know how much other stuff Cal Dodd has voiced him in. I think this is his return to voice acting, or just maybe it's just his return as the character, but Steve Blum has voiced him in like a lot of stuff, so, but I just don't like how he sounds right here specifically, but other than that, it looks fine, so I guess I gotta do some X-Men watching.